Have you ever felt afraid? Please raise your hand. Put it down. I believe most of the people have this kind of experience. Recently, I have read a Japanese poem, which is written by a 13 years old little girl. And in the poem, it talks about most of the animals, when they are facing the fear or danger, out of animal instinct, they will just run away directly because they have to protect themselves, right? But for human beings, such a talented and clever creatures, why do we come up with the idea that we always have to face our fear and dangerous? It is quite strange. I believe most of the people have the fear experience. Lots of people have different fear experience. For example, like if you are single, you might be afraid that you will die alone and eaten by your cat or dog. And then for people who are just newly graduated, you might be afraid that you will not be employed by your companies in the future. And for Mexican, probably their latest fear is they're afraid that Trump will build a great wall between Mexico and America and then ask them to pay for it. So different people will have to face different fear in their different life of stage. And for me, I love English a lot since I was little, and I have no hesitation to fill out my college priority card when I pass the college examination. However, God always loved to give nuts to those who have no teeth. I didn't enter the department as I planned in the beginning. So at that time, my deepest fear is being asked by people about, what is your major? Sometimes you will walk into some very talkative and friendly auntie or uncle, and they always love to start a conversation by asking you, so what do you study? And I study Chinese literature. What? Literature? You cannot make money by studying literature. You will kill yourself. What do you want to do in the future? I think I want to be a teacher in the future. What? Being a teacher? You cannot make money by being a teacher, but you're a lucky little lady because you look beautiful. So in the future, you just find a right husband, and then he will make money, and then take good care of yourself. Problem solved. They always talk to me in this way. And for like the people in Toastmaster, lots of you guys know me as a transfer student. But there might be one thing that you guys not know about. For a transfer student, most of them, they do their transferring during their first or second year in college, right? But nobody do it in their third year. However, in my example, I do my transferring in my third year of college. But it doesn't mean that I didn't try to do the transferring in my first or second year. Instead, I try pretty hard. For most of the transfer students, they only prepare for their transferring probably 1 month or even a week before their transferring examination. But for me, I prepare for the whole year. So you can see how much does that traumatize me after I tried so hard, but I still failed for 2 times. And at that time, my friends, they always love to make joke on me and ask me like, so you sure you're gonna do it again this year, probably next year or after like next year? And I always say like, yes, I think I will want to try it again this year. And then they will say like, well, but you already failed 2 times. Are you sure about that? You're wasting your time. And I was like, yeah, I failed 2 times, but our national father, Sun Zhongshan, he also failed 10 times. And then my friend will say like, but you are not Sun Zhongshan. Maybe you have to know clear about what is the difference between your major and your interest. Probably you are not so good at English as you think you are. And then after I continuous failing on doing the transfer examination, I started to doubt myself. Am I really that suitable for entering the foreign language literature department? Probably English, this language, is totally not my thing. As I talked about that in the very beginning of my speech, I said I love English since I was little, right? And sometimes people, you love something is because when you are doing that sort of thing, you will feel confident, you will feel happy, you will feel that you have everything at that time. So my continuous failure on English is kind of like a hinting to me, telling me that you are not pretty good at it and you should change your passion to some other field. And it also is telling me that I have to deny what I believe I am good at for the past 22 years. It is denying my life somehow for me. But I never give up on trying the transferring. I wanted just so much. So I keep doing on it. And then after my second time of failure, I realized one thing. The reason why I keep on failing is because I'm sucks at oral interviewing. Every time when a professor, even though they're asking me some very simple question, I will still feel like thousands of butterflies are flying all around in my stomach, and my head cannot work at that time. So to deal with that situation, I come up with an idea. At that time, every time when I do the oral interview, I make a colorful poster which has all my unique experience on that poster. So during the oral interview, I just need to bring that poster with me, and then I show it to the professor. And the only thing I need to do is I just need to look at that board and then give some specific details about the thing that I have done in the past. And then when the professor, they saw the poster, they will know that how much and how sincere I was on trying to do the transferring. In the end, I did success. I want everybody to rethink about the question that I just asked in the beginning. Have you ever felt afraid? What is it? If you are afraid of asking the girls that you like out, ask her out tonight. Or maybe ask her to come to the Christmas party held by Toastmaster on December 23rd. And if you are afraid of stage speaking, then you can join Toastmaster. Remember, we always have to challenge yourself. You might fail or being rejected for thousands of times, but it is okay. You can always learn a lesson from it, and then you retry it again. So in the end, you will know that the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself, because what doesn't kill you will definitely make you a stronger person. Thank you for your attention.